Hello guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It has been a minute since I've filmed something. I've been having so many life changes. You know, I've quit my toxic job, which is the best thing on earth. I've just been kind of regrouping. You know, once you've been in that negative space for a minute, you just need a second to just pull yourself out. I've just been so busy. I feel like the last month for me socially has been wild. Like, people stop telling me that you want to do things because I keep on saying yeah, and I keep on spending money and I'm poor. it's a lot. Right, this is a very bright video. I've got the green in the background, I'm wearing yellow, I don't know what possessed me, got red lip, you know, we got all the primary colors going. I have got a very exciting product that I'm gonna put on this pancake face of mine. It's a very 2D, it needs some dimension. So I picked up the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer, and this is what she looks like in all of her glory. I got the shade Bronze Belle, which actually looks like a very dark color. When these were swatched, I felt like this would be a good color for me. They looked a lot sheerer than they do in the packaging. Although I'm a little intimidated by this color, I do feel like I'm in safe hands because I have tried the e.l.f. Putty Blusher before, and some of those are equally vibrant, but they come off as like a soft sheer wash of color. So I have the highest hopes for this. I've also tried their e.l.f. Putty Primer, which is their first putty product from the range. I used to love that primer. I've honestly not picked it up in a minute because I've just been trying and testing so many other things, but that is a really good primer. I wouldn't say it eradicates your pores entirely, but it does leave you with a nice smooth canvas. It like minimizes the look of your pores. It's just a nice overall universal primer. So I'm gonna open this baby up and we're gonna slap her on my face. I think in total there are about 6 colors. I think 8 in total, but 2 you can't get in the UK. One of the shades, I think it was like honey something, or there was one shade that was like a medium shade, and I felt like it would be the perfect one, but they don't sell it in the UK. And then I believe it's one of the deeper tones that they don't sell in the UK. But for the medium ones, I was gonna get 2, but then I thought, you know what, I'm on this thing where I keep buying new makeup and I'm trying to use up my makeup now. If you see my collection, you'd actually just be horrified. Like, you'd be like, oh my god, there's so much. I have like stacks and stacks, like, you know, like big containers, like they're like this wide and this thick, and I have a lot of those, and it's just full of stuff. And I feel like I use things in these videos and then I use them like another 2 times and that's it, they're just stored there. So yeah, I'm project panning at the moment. To all my project panners out there, yep, I'm panning. I'm like using up this eyeshadow, which honestly I've been using up for like a year now. These makeup products go on for a long time, so if you are just like your average consumer, you just need one of everything to kind of do you day and night. It's actually shocking how much use you get out of an eyeshadow palette and how long it lasts you. So this is what the packaging looks like. It's exactly like the blusher. It's the same size. It's quite small, but it's cute and it feels very travel friendly. And this is the shade. It's actually really nice, like chocolatey shade. It looks like the perfect kind of midpoint between warm and cool. So I'm just hoping it just chisels the hell out of me because it's gonna be my time of the month soon, and this face of mine is round like the moon. Like, this is what happens to me every month. It just literally, I swell up and I feel swollen right now. And I'm so irritable today. I've been so irritable. Oh my god. It's definitely, it's coming, it's imminent. I've got sugar to make me feel good. So I've got like a nice little dense blending brush. I'm just gonna pop this in here like so and coat my brush. Okay, I've got quite a lot on my brush. Okay, I'm an absolute pancake face now. You know, on days where I feel like I've gained weight on my face, I literally leave my hair in front and it kind of slims it down. But when I do this, you can see the roundness for what it is. So, ooh, she looks dark. I'm just gonna do like one side of the face, hopefully. Hey, no, right. She is cool. She's blending quite nicely. Okay. Like you can clearly see where I've been chiseled. Who is she? She has cheekbones. You know what? It's incredible what contouring does. A little bit and just buffing it in. This is a really nice shade. And a little goes a long way. I didn't actually think it was going to be as pigmented as it is. I genuinely thought that it was going to sheer out a lot more than it is doing. I also thought this was going to be warmer than it is. It's actually not that warm. It's very cool. More of a contour on me than a bronzer. Okay, that is so nice. I've got a mini brush, so I'm going to do my nose. Contour this nose and make it snatched. Just do a little bit under the lip as well, like I usually do. It's like, it gives the illusion of a bigger lip. Honestly, my mustache goes back in 0.2 seconds. It's wild. I'm like, this thing is back again. Okay. Right, this looks really nice. I feel like it's actually blended like such a dream. I'm gonna build it up just a tad bit more just to see like how extra we can make this. But so far, it actually blends so beautifully. This is like beginner, pro, everybody friendly. And this is gonna be so good for people with more mature skin because it's lightweight. It's got kind of like a light cream consistency. It's not gonna look heavy on the skin at all. It looks very, very natural, almost skin-like finish. So I'm just gonna go in with a heavier hand just to kind of build that up. Okay, so you can kind of see like, okay, I think that's me with a heavier hand. When I started this video, I had my base on and I feel like that foundation is my winter color and I'm not quite, you know, I'm not lost my tan yet. So it's a little bit light. So it looked a little bit ashy, but I feel like the color of this bronzer is really kind of warmed me up and I look healthy again. Loving it, love it. It actually looks incredible on the skin. Look, I'll show you a close-up right here. You can see on my skin, I never have any filters on my videos because I just want the makeup to kind of speak for itself. If it's good, it's gonna look good on camera, and if it's bad, then it's gonna look bad. But I'm not here to sell you bad products, you know. I'm not trying to tell you to go buy a shit concealer or a shit bronzer or whatever. Like, no. Blended beautifully. I'm not even joking. Like, this would be perfect for like everyday use because 2 minutes and it's on there, it's blended, it's finished. You've got pigment, you've got blending, you know, it's foolproof. This is a foolproof product and I'm kind of just blown away by it. I expected to like it and I knew it would be a good product. So this is what it looks like after I've used it. I've barely like used any of it. This would last a while, I'm not joking, last you a while. And because I've got a deeper color, I feel like I don't need to use a lot of it. And if I want a heavier look, then I just go in with a heavier hand. But more likely than not, I opt for more natural makeup on a everyday basis. Yeah, I'm loving this. I feel like this looks really, really pretty. Right, so I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup, like, you know, blusher, highlight, all that jazz. And then I'm gonna wear this for a little while and then I'll be back. And I'm going to show you how it wears and, you know, if it wears good or not. But yeah, okay. I will be back with a little review. Okay, guys. So it's been a couple of hours and I've worn this makeup. This is what it's looking like. I'm going to zoom you in. I actually think it looks amazing. After I filmed putting the bronzer on, I put some blush, highlight on, a little bit of powder and carried on with the rest of my day. And yeah, this is what it's all looking like. I actually feel like this is such a beautiful product. This was about £6 and then And if you get a super drug, you know, 3 for 2 or even like 25% off or whatever, it's gonna be even cheaper than that. Like this could literally cost you like £5 or less if you use the right coupons. I think it's a fantastic product, and I can definitely see myself traveling with this, reaching for this all the time. It's really good, it's inexpensive, and it literally just, it works. Like this is a really nice cream product, and I feel like the trend right now is to wear very like natural kind of makeup, like your skin but better, and this is essentially what that is. It's really thin on the skin, it does not look thick at all, doesn't give you any texture, doesn't even feel like anything on the skin. This e.l.f. Putty Bronzer is actually fabulous. It's so good. And I think if you're a makeup artist especially, having a range of these in your kit would be fantastic because they're really cheap, but they work phenomenally. So yeah, that is my review on e.l.f. Putty Bronzer. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe, join my YouTube family, and I'll see you in my next one.